But
I apologize for asking the pastor how many abortions he had, but I want to apologize for telling him to shut up. All right.
So you apologizing for both?
But no, not the shut up part.
You're not apologizing for telling the pastor to shut up?
Yeah, why did you even tell him to shut up?
I didn't agree with his rhetoric.
He didn't even say anything.
Yes, he was talking. I heard him. I ain't crazy. Don't act like I got blonde hair.
What did he say that was bad? That he needed to shut up? Because we did tell people to call.
He said Santa Claus is who you imagine it to be. So he can be whoever you want it to be. All of us are Santa.
And that's why he should shut up?
Something stupid.
You need a burning butthole.
I don't want a burning butthole. That's the moral of the story. The moral of the story is Charlamagne does not want a burning butthole.
You need a burning butthole.
God knows my heart. He knows my butthole. I don't want my butthole to burn.
Or do you?
All right. Well, let's get to the rumors, man. Let's talk Party Next Door.
This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on the Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Well, Party Next Door has come forward and addressed what happened with Jeremiah. As we know, Jeremiah is no longer on the Summer's Over tour. They had some issues behind the scenes with the two of them, and that actually ended up on stage. Here's what Party Next Door had to say.
So I appreciate everybody filling up this room and staying in this room and not refunding your ticket because you want to see a real person. Shout out to you. I might not have the most hits in the game. I might not sing the best falsetto. I might not sing the best just like everybody else. But anybody who knows I'm a real person, I don't have time for any of the fake shit.
So in other words, there was the quote-unquote fake Jeremiah that came out and performed in Houston. He's trying to say at least he's real.
Party, you and Jeremiah just fight already, all right? Catch each other's fade, get back on the tour, and get that money, man.
All right, 50 Cent is not happy that Power was not nominated for a Golden Globe. It was not on the list of Golden Globe nominations, and you know 50 is not going to keep quiet about that. Mm-hmm. He put up a picture on Instagram and said, Golden Globes can suck a... I accept my series. Power was not intended to be a signature show for the network, but it is the highest rated show. I know my audience very well. I'm done promoting this outside of contractual obligations. Season 4, Kanan must die. I got other ish to do.
Power was dope. Power should have been nominated for something like a drama.
But he shouldn't not be on the show and not do his contractual obligations regardless of the award. Do your thing.
Like, why is he taking it out on the show?
Yeah, people love that show. Forget an award. Don't do that. All right, J.Cole. His producer, Elite, actually sat down with Complex and talked about the album For Your Eyes Only. And he talked about the song Neighbors. Now, listen to part of that song.
Welcome to the shelter, this is pure. We'll help you if you felt too insecure to be the star you always knew you were. Wait, I think police is at the door.
Okay, the neighbors think I'm selling dope. I guess the neighbors think I'm selling dope.
Now, the song was listed as inspired by true events in the liner notes. And according to Elite, J. Cole rented out a house in North Carolina. It was like a creative workspace for all the Dreamville artists and producers. They called it The Shelter, and a lot of the album was recorded there. It was a studio and a basement in the woods. But it's in the suburbs of a wealthy neighborhood in North Carolina, so... There's a lot of people coming in and out of the house, mostly African Americans, Ubers. Every once in a while, they're sitting outside, smoke a little bit. So the neighbors actually ended up telling the police that they were growing weed or selling drugs out of the house. And then there was an investigation, helicopters, a SWAT team, weapons, broke down the door, searched the whole house. Nobody was there when it happened. They came back from lunch and saw the SWAT team busting down the door.
I've listened to that album a few times because J. Cole can actually rap his ass off. So I was trying to figure out why I wasn't really feeling it. And it's the production. The production is like the windshield wipers are going, but it's not raining. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know how, like, you know, you're on a flight and you really want to get to where you're going, but the plane is delayed on the runway and you know it's going to take off and you're going to get to where you're going, but you just don't know when. That's how that album feels.
Maybe it's an album that'll grow on you.
Maybe.
Also.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. All right, Kanye. According to Rick Ross, Kanye is just a great actor. Here's what he had to say during an appearance in New York.
One time for Yeezy. My homie a genius. And for everybody who thought he was wigging out, he played y'all.
We knew that already, though.
We don't know that, okay? Because Kanye's actually in New York, and he's interviewing psychiatrists to add to his West Coast team.
Drop on the clues bombs for Kanye West out here, you know, stealing A-Town's whole style. A lot of A-Town appropriation going on. We call it Kanye K-Town now.
He does look like A-Town a little bit, but is
K-Town.
Him and Ross got a problem? Oh, no. I don't know.
I don't know anything about that.
I'm just asking.
Y'all see Kanye out and about in New York? Yell at him, say, K-Town!
Don't you do that.
Now, Mary J. Blige is having even more issues with her estranged husband. She is filing new documents. She's saying that Kendu refuses to return a Grammy and other achievement awards that she has, and a few luxury vehicles that's leased under her company. He has 3 cars right now: a Range Rover he was supposed to return in February, 2 Mercedes, and she says she wants the C300. He can keep the SL 550.
Yeah, Kendu can't get nothing?
And she's saying he can keep the car, one of the cars.
The C300,
other one
that's
that leases
Get 2.
up.
I need 2.
That's the small Benz. That's probably for his daughter.
She's going to keep that.
She's not going to drive that. That's the small Benz. That's probably for his daughter.
And he's supposed to keep the SL 550. But anyway, she also says that he actually fleeced her out of $420,000 in business expenses that had nothing to do with business.
How much?
$420,000. That's not chump change.
Nah, not at all.
All right.
So what she want him to have?
What do you mean?
Kendu got to get something, man.
No, nobody's saying he's not getting anything. She's just saying there's 3 cars. One of them was supposed to be returned under her company. He's not working for the company anymore.
I do believe that Kendu has to be respectful because that is the queen of hip hop soul, Mary J. Blige.
And she's saying there's 2 cars after that. You keep one, I keep one. And then the $420,000, I don't know, $420,000 that you said were business expenses that weren't.
He can't have a Grammy, though.
No, why should he have her Grammys?
He was the manager. Don't managers get Grammys too?
No.
Don't the person who got the Grammy get the Grammy?
Well, they should have gave 2. Why the Grammy so stingy?
His name's not on it.
BET Awards would have gave everybody in the camp one. Why Grammys?
No, they wouldn't have.
See, that's why you shouldn't even attend the Grammys.
They only give 1?
They go where you celebrate.
I'm Angela Yee, and that's your rumor report.
When they tolerate you, they give you 1 Grammy. Here, nigga, take it.
Well, they do that to BET Awards too.
No, they don't.
And the Soul Train Awards too. All right. Well, shout to Revolt. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody
Is it going to
else?
be a Revolt Awards?
Never. No budget.
I don't think so.
You know how many vacations that Revolt people have to take before Revolt to have an award show?
Oh my God. All right. The People's Choice.
Cassie got bags. There will not be no Revolt show as long as Cassie gonna get Christmas presents.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Okay.
People's Choice mixes next. You want to hear something at DJ Envy? It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.